Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to a brand new video going over Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. In today's video, we're going to be going over a brand new rumor that has popped up over on Game FAQ. I'll throw it in the description down below because it's quite a long read. A lot of interesting things in it though. Evolutions of Pokemon we already know about, such as Wooloo, Gigantamaxing, the gym leaders, the Elite Four, a lot of key elements. So of course, this is just a rumor at the end of the day, so take it with a grain of salt. No idea if it's true or false. It does link with the leak that we got, so maybe that's just something to try and make it a little bit more credible, but I don't know. Either way, if you're excited for the video, please do consider hitting that like button down below. It really does help out. Leave a comment what you guys think about the rumor, everything like that, and of course subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this here channel. With all of that out of the way though guys, let's get into the rumor, and I really hope that you guys enjoy. So starting things off, as I said, it's on Game FAQ. Throw in the description down below. Basically says, I couldn't post this on 4chan because some other person seems to have used my IP and got banned, so I made a throwaway to post it here. A lot of this stuff is risky for me to be leaking, and I can't post this on any of my own accounts. That could lead back to me. I've been a long time playtester for the English version of Pokemon Sword and Shield, and that's all I can reveal. Moving on, here's what I have. He then says, there are 104 new Pokemon. Galar forms are in. So apparently we're going to get new forms of Pokemon, like the other leak implied with Meowth. Surfetched is actually a Galar form and does not use that name, but the leaker may have called it that to paint a picture of its design. Its leak gets treated more like a cane, as well as a colour swap to black and white. So I think it would look more like, I don't know, the fact that it's getting a cane gives it more of the Sword and Shield kind of vibe, I would say. This time, representation is scattered among all past region Pokemon, unlike with a lowland Pokemon just being Kanto. Some examples will be the Gulpin line, they'll look more like Sweets, and the Dwebble line, they'll be more grassy and green. So if this rumor is confirmed true, then we are apparently getting a bunch of Galar forms of all the different regions, because obviously Alola forms just stuck to Kanto. Apparently the Galar forms will be taking all the Pokemon from every single region that we've had. The majority of Kanto Pokemon will return. See, I'm not surprised at that. Like, whether this is true or not, I still think there'll be a lot of Kanto Pokemon in Sword and Shield because they already have all the assets for them. You know, they were all in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so all they simply have to do is just send them across. Strong representation from each other region as well, though less than Kanto, totaling to a regional deck size of 600 plus Pokemon to make up for not every Pokemon being in the game. Many will only be acquirable through events and max raid battles that get rotated around. So obviously we know like Arcanine's a boss, we know that like Steelix is a boss, and Pokemon like that. So they're apparently going to get rotated, so maybe it'll get rotated like every week. Maybe there's like 15 new raid bosses every week or something like that. Dynamax levels only increase total Pokemon health and go up to level 10. At level 10, some Pokemon gain new Gigantamax forms. Now, of course, we don't even know if Gigantamax is an actual thing in the games yet. It most likely is because the person that came up with the leak that basically got everything right so far basically said that Gigantamax was going to be in the games. So it most likely is. But at the same time, we've not had any confirmation from any like Pokemon resources that show that Gigantamaxing is in the game. Lowfinch is the Squovet is the standard rodent you will find mostly in early routes. Lowfinch is the standard bird you will find in early routes as well, based on the Goldfinch with a love theme. Wooloo evolves into Puffluff. Its wool gets even larger, but it looks more like an adult in its features. So Puffluff and Wooloo, I mean, I can see that. It sounds like a name that would originate from Wooloo. Raboot's evolution, so that is the second stage of Scorbunny. Again, that's just referring to the leak as well. The leak just said that the evolution of Scorbunny is Raboot, and then it didn't really say the final evolution name. It's called Athlabit and will be firefighting based on an athlete. So this is where I'm not 100% sure about, because in the leak he did say that the fire starter Pokemon Scorbunny would stay as a pure fire type Pokemon, and obviously, as we know, a lot of that leak is true because it's just come out in like trailers and information and stuff. So but that leak saying there's going to stay a pure fire, and then this rumor saying there's going to be firefighting, I'm more inclined to believe the leak that we got, just because that has a lot more evidence suggesting that he knows everything about the game than this random post here. So that's the one sentence that makes me feel a little bit like this rumor's probably not true, but we'll just read on anyway. Grookey evolves into Drumunky. Drumunky evolves into Bongarilla and will be a drum to fight. Bongarilla is a grass rock type. Sisile and Inteleon leaks are correct Inteleon is a water ghost. That'll be a really cool typing for this Pokemon. Zamazenta is pure steel, and Zacian is pure fighting. So Zamazenta is the shield legendary, and then Zacian is the sword legendary. Eternatus is pure dark. This is the third legendary, most likely, according to that leak. You will encounter these legends and the story behind them after the 7th gym. Team Yell's grunts don't know much about the leaders. Again, we don't even know the actual name of the evil team. It's just apparently Team Yell because of that leak. They go around causing ruckuses and trying to interfere with Pokemon battles and larger events. They're frequently mentioned as troublemakers on television and by locals in various cities and towns. Their main objective seems to be a lot more simple and harmless compared to previous teams, but the leaders are actually using their grunts to distract away from their operations. They're researching how to control Eternatus in order to defeat Zacian and Zamazenta, the two guardians of the Galar region, in order to take it over. So that actually sounds really cool. I feel like it will be a bit of an annoying team because it's just going to be loads of like hooligans going around like terrorizing things. So I don't think I think that'll be very much like Team Skull, but then with the actual bigger idea of them trying to control the legendary to take over Galar and stuff, I think that's going to be really, really cool. And then goes on to say the gym types are and order is Grass Milo, Water Nessa, Ground Kabu, and Fairy Opal. So these four were mentioned in the leak. And then obviously Milo came out in the direct, and then obviously we got the Water Gym where Nessa came out. So that's why we kind of knew that like the next ones would probably be called Kabu and Opal. But then it says we have a fighting gym called Penny. We have a dark type gym, which is very, very interesting, called Jora. And then we have Steel Daron and normal Lena. The normal gym is directly in front of the Elite Four and isn't a public stadium like the other 7. The Elite Four reception is the first thing you see when you walk in, and with her gym being accessible by entering a different room. Once you beat it, Leon, who is obviously the champion, will congratulate you and let you know he's waiting on top of the tower. The Elite Four system has changed to be more like the Battle Frontier. After clearing the normal gym, your badge ring is completed, because in this game you get like a badge ring with all the different pieces of like badges that kind of go into the ring thingy, and you're able to challenge the Elite Four by speaking to a receptionist at the previous room before you challenged Lena. Each member is in a different building with a unique kind of challenge. So obviously, as we know in from the demo and stuff, we have to do different kind of tasks to be able to take on the gym leader. I think for Milo you have to herd a bunch of Wooloo or something. Obviously in the water gym there's that massive puzzle. He did say something about Opal and Kabu's gym, but I can't remember for the life of me what that was. I haven't seen the leak in a while, to be fair. You can challenge the first 3 in any order. Enya is a ghost trainer, is in the clock tower building to the left. Lyric is a flying type gym leader. Have we ever had a flying type in the Elite Four? I'm not sure. Will be in the Ferris wheel building and has a Chatot that can Gigantamax. And Colt is a bug type trainer, is in the red building to the right. So we have Ghost, Flying, and Bug, which is some really weird typings for the Elite Four. I know obviously we've had Ghost and Bug a few times, but Flying's definitely strange there. Then you can go back into the building that holds Lena's gym. There is a guard standing in front of a different door that leads to the tower. He grants you access to the base of the tower where the 4th Elite Four member, Claude, who's a Psychic type trainer, awaits. Upon beating him, there is an elevator that takes you to the top of the tower where you battle Leon. His Charizard has a Gigantamax form, which I'm very, whether this is true or not, I can see that being a thing anyway. Becoming champion unlocks some of the city surrounding the Elite Four. The area you can explore is not as big as it looks on the map, obviously. It is post-game content with several battle facilities that refresh daily, and markets that sell various hold items, TMs, and more items previously inaccessible, which is probably just going to be for the competitive aspect of Pokemon. More Pokemon will start spawning in the wild area than initially. I like that. I like that it gives you more of a reason to replay the game, and it also means you can't complete the dex until you beat in the game. There is a battle tower system in the industrial city at the center of the map. This is also the city for the 7th gym, Steel. However, it is locked for a while before you can challenge it. The wild area looks a lot better in the playtest build. They had to crunch the most stable version for E3. The Notorious tree has better textures. I can't say anything more, posting this many details is already risky. So all in all, I mean, there's no reason to there's not really any reason to be like, oh no, this is completely fake. The only sentence that's got me a little bit like is this sentence here, where it's basically saying that Scorpion is going to evolve into a fire fighting type, because the previous leak said that Scorpion was going to stay as a pure fire type. So That's the only sentence that's got me a little bit like, maybe it's not true. I don't know. Of course, this will be linked in the description down below if you do want to take a read, and you can read all the comments and stuff and what people think about it. This was posted about 4 days ago. So, again, it is just a rumor at the end of the day, guys. So take it with a grain of salt. No idea if it's true or not. Personally, I don't know. I generally don't know. I'm leaning more towards fake just because of that sentence, but there's no reason to completely disregard it as fake because we just don't know yet. We'll have to wait for more information to come out from Pokemon, from Game Freak, and then if like, I don't know, say Puffluff gets revealed or something like that, we'll know that this is most likely true. But that's going to be everything for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, be sure to drop a like down below. It really does help out. Leave a comment. What do you guys think about this leak? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you want it to be true, or do you not want it to be true? And of course, subscribe as well if you're brand new. That's everything from me, though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Until next time, peace.